Taurus, welcome to the channel. We are Stars in Orbit. I am Sister Lovelace, here delivering your August 2019 tea leaf and tarot reading. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you for your energetic support. Thank you all for your likes, your comments, sharing with your friends. I truly appreciate it. It's just me and my business partner, Felicity River, and we're trying to make this a full-time gig, so we really appreciate all of your support. Thank you all for subscribing as well. If you haven't yet subscribed, please do so. I would appreciate it. Don't forget to hit the little bell too. So Taurus, yes, if you've been following along, I do want to apologize because earlier in July I really wanted to do a Capricorn lunar eclipse, since I do like new moon and full moon readings, and I just wasn't there energetically to give it to you guys, to be honest with you. And Mercury retrograde was kicking my butt because it was I don't know, my camera was just like recording really funny. But anyways, I do apologize if you were looking forward to that, since I was like announcing it. But anyways, guys, let's get on with your reading. You know the drill. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Oh, so we're starting off your reading with the Three of Swords, Five of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, the Fool, Ten of Wands at the heart of your reading, Ace of Cups, Nine of Pentacles, Two of Cups, and the High Priestess. Okay. So I do want to mention the Knight of Cups and the High Priestess. They both came out in the pre-shuffle before I cut on your reading, cut on the camera. And really the energy that I was getting with that is I think many of you may be starting to listen to your emotions more, listening more to your dreams or your subconscious, that intuition, that like divine sacred knowing, like you just know, that clairvoyance that we all have and can tap into. We just have to listen. So I feel like you're being driven to move with that when times are tough or when your heart is weak. It's like it's a trigger for you. It's a driving force to help rise you up when you can use love and your own, like I said, that divine knowing to help you make better decisions for yourself is what I'm hearing for you, but also to move on in your life. So let's go ahead and just start with the tea leaf cards. Let's see this Three of Swords. Okay, so you have dark man, dealings or relationship with a man with dark complexion or hair. Obviously that's very specific. It doesn't necessarily need to be someone with those physical attributes or even that biological gender, but it could be someone, like I said, who may be dealing more in that subconscious side, or maybe even someone who is kind of living out of their shadow side, thinking very pessimistically is what I'm hearing for you, and is being a little more dominant, a little more I'm hearing domineering. Okay, and then you also have Gong, an exciting event, and Vine, seek out information that will help you. So let's dive into these cards. What is the information that will help Taurus in the month of August 2019? Three of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay, so off the bat, I feel like this is like what I was saying before, like you start to connect more with your higher self, your divine source energy, and moving on with your intuition when you are triggered by some sort of misalignment or some sort of disharmony. So you need to go out there and kind of like put your feelers out, is what I'm hearing, and see what is right for you and what is not. Okay, and what is this exciting event for Taurus? Yeah, wow. So yeah, you're moving on. You're moving on from something more negative and moving towards something peaceful. It may not be the prettiest sight, but it has to be done. It's exciting. What is this dark man about? Ten of Swords. Yeah, so this could definitely just be a reflection of you, a different part of you, or it could allude to someone that you could be dealing with. I'm hearing Aries. Okay, I'm hearing Cancer, Pisces. Okay, so anyways, so the Ten of Swords, right? This kind of is all of that toxic, negative, backstabbing, lies, betrayal, deceit. It's kind of all of that has sort of brought you to be the person who you are today. And it's not that you're like a super negative person or anything like that, but it shapes us. All of those life experiences shape us, and they cause hurt in our heart, things that need to be healed, and sometimes it makes us feel like we're not worthy or we're not enough. Okay, so let's move on to the Five of Pentacles. So you have Flag, do not be tempted to lower your standards. And Carrot, opportunity or windfall. So let's see. What is tempting Taurus? I'm hearing Aquarius for you to lower their standards. Ten of Cups. What is this, opportunity or windfall? Queen of Wands. Okay, so maybe some of you are in fact dealing with an Aries. Okay, wow. Sorry, just heard like a strange ring. Yeah, so where was I going with this? I'm so sorry. I feel like I'm scatterbrained right now. Maybe, I don't know, like I was just doing readings and I feel fine, but yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's because you have this Ten of Wands in the heart of your reading. It's kind of like, okay, we got a lot on our plate, okay? So do not be tempted to lower your standards. What is tempting you to, quote, lower your standards? Ten of Cups. This is talking about that divine bliss and happiness and harmony within your home, your family. And so I feel whatever these standards are and whichever kind of situation this is about for you, maybe in regards to an opportunity to befriend is what I'm hearing. Someone who you may feel very inspired by, perhaps an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. It's like, don't compromise your happiness and maybe your family life or your responsibilities, and allow that to make you feel, okay, I'm hearing FOMO, fear of missing out, right? Yeah, so it's like you want to be involved or something, but then you're compromising your responsibilities or your family or your happiness or something like that. That's what I'm getting here with this. But then it makes you feel left out when you're not doing it, and then it just seems like a cycle, like you're going back and forth. Okay. So let's see. Knight of Cups. This is water energy, so Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Rising. But ultimately, it is a card about having an emotional and creative and maybe a little romantic vibe about you, moving towards someone maybe, or just trying to live your life in that way. I'm hearing Going Grace. Handmaid's Tale reference. Okay, so Flute, disappointment in a friend or lover. Horse, short journey. And Haystack, karma, you will reap what you have sown. Dang, it's crazy because like I did a couple other readings today, and they were really positive, and then when I sat down to do this, and like the Three of Swords just kept like popping out at me, I'm like, oh my god, like what is happening? And now it's starting to rain, but the sun is kind of peeking out right now, so it's like beautiful sight. Like I love the sunshine and the rain at the same time. That means you can see rainbows. So I think that is a divine message here for you, Taurus, is to not focus on the rain, but look for the rainbow. Okay, so let's see. Obviously, karma is going to be different for all of you. You all will have, you know, good or bad karma. Karma's only a bitch if you are, right? So let's see. What is this? Disappointment, a friend or lover? Hang on. Two of Wands. Yeah, so maybe, okay, I'm hearing Aries for you, Taurus. Maybe some of you are dealing with someone who is just trying to make a lot of plans and be very progressive and doing a lot of things, but then it's like, maybe you're not necessarily disappointed in them. Maybe, okay, I'm disappointed because you left me out. Yeah, that's that Five of Pentacles energy. And so, yeah, maybe you're feeling left out from a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Okay, so let's see. What is the short journey here for Taurus? Hang on. Short journey for Taurus in August 2019. The Hierophant. So this is actually symbolic of Taurus in the tarot. So yeah, I think this also has a lot to do with, yeah, exactly, like that spiritual growth and evolution. I feel like you're probably already on that track of being more in tune with your emotional state, but it's like you kind of have to put it into practice now is what I'm hearing for you. Okay, so the Fool. Talking about a brand new beginning, an optimistic start, you know, being spontaneous about new opportunities and being a free spirit. Okay, so you have Scales, keep your life in balance, and Shield, you need to defend yourself. So why is Taurus needing to defend themselves at this time, or in August? Five of Wands. Okay, so you could be dealing with some sort of like competition. I'm hearing combative. So maybe someone's just trying to like, okay, I'm hearing pull the wool over your eyes. I'm hearing you need to outsmart them. Keep your life in balance. So keep the status quo is what I'm hearing. So what will help Taurus to keep their life in balance in August? Seven of Cups. So again, keep an open mind. Have wishful thoughts. You know, be a dreamer. Think big is what I'm hearing. Yeah, and I think maybe if you're dealing with someone who, you know, is kind of more like a progressive thinker maybe, or, you know, a doer, they just want to like do and go, and it may be causing a lot of tension for you if you're maybe like the homebody type. To keep your life in balance, you can kind of maybe give them ideas, share ideas with them, so that way you feel a little bit more involved and not feeling so left out, Taurus. You know, go at this with your arms behind your back and your heart lifted forward, you know. You gotta maybe, oh, and then I cut open the deck and I see the Page of Swords and the Lovers. Maybe you are dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising. It really doesn't have to be. It could just be someone who, like I said, is a progressive thinker. Like they find new and creative ideas and new ways to think about things or talk about things, and I feel like I'm like blinking really fast right now, like, and kind of like wobbling my head. It's like I feel like they're very like like kind of like a jackrabbit, you know. And maybe you guys are kind of like divine counterparts, you know. So it brings balance to them when you're kind of like like I said, maybe you're like the homebody type, like you want to kind of be to yourself in your beautiful garden and all that, and like in your comfort zone in a way, not in like a toxic kind of comfort zone, but I hope you get what I mean, Taurus. Okay, so let's see this Ten of Wands. This is in the heart of your reading. So in the heart of it all, I feel like you do have a lot of responsibilities, as we all do as humans, right? That you feel like there's no time for fun is what I'm hearing. Okay. Let's see. What do we got? Try to get one more, maybe. Yep, that's it. Thank you. That's my favorite card as well. So first, let's get the naughty stuff out of the way. We have Frying Pan, Trouble, Accusations. Shark, Take Care, or there will be a loss of material wealth. And Valley, Deep personal strength and peace that assures success. So let's see. What are these trouble and accusations about? Four of Wands. Yeah, and then we saw this earlier, right? I think so. Disappointment in a friend or lover. Was that you? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. But anyways, the Four of Wands, like this is talking about the home life, family life, having something to be happy about, to celebrate. No, I think I was thinking about your Ten of Cups over here. Anyways, so yeah, trouble, accusations. Maybe there's okay, I'm hearing trouble in paradise. Ouchie. Okay, so let's see. Take care. There'll be a loss of material wealth. What is that about? Wow. Seven of Cups and the Page of Swords. So yeah, we saw that over here just now. So let me get more answers for you. Okay, so what will actually help with this, I don't know what to call them. I feel like this person is just kind of like all over the place maybe, and I feel like you're trying to do everything to keep the balance and keep the peace is what I'm hearing. So what will help you with dealing with that shark energy that we're seeing here is the Queen of Cups. So you need to be the one that is more balanced, because I feel like they're kind of all over the place. Maybe I'm hearing they're flighty. And so when you can be more secure with yourself and not so insecure, maybe it will help to give them a little bit more confidence in the relationship, be that this romantic or business, friendships, whatever this is for you here in August. Okay, Taurus. Again, water energy, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. So you could be dealing with that, or that person could actually help you in a way. But also, you know, just being compassionate and being forgiving. Truly, I think this is a big thing for you. Okay, so let's see this Nine of Pentacles. Oh wait, I'm sorry, I didn't even get to the Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups. How could I forget that? Yeah, so again, kind of like with the Queen of Cups, it's about being compassionate. It's about having love in your heart and creative with the way that you express your love. So regarding that, you have Throne, position of authority, and Bread, a period of prosperity and abundance. Yay! So when you show love, you get love. And that could be in many ways. And so abundance doesn't necessarily need to be just money, but it could be, you know, you're breaking bread with one another, you're eating together, or, you know, you're doing things together, you're going on a movie date. I'm seeing 626 on the clock right now, so whatever that may mean for a particular number of you. So in regards to this position of authority, we see the Three of Cups. So I really don't think there's anything that you need to worry about if you're feeling like left out of friend groups or anything like that, because you're there, you're in the circle, okay? Position of authority, like they respect you. You just need to see that. You need to open your eyes and love yourself a little bit more and actually see the love and feel it. So that's beautiful. And what is this bread for Taurus? Ace of Pentacles. Nice. Exactly. So something new is manifesting into your life for sure. It's there. You could touch it. You could feel it. Maybe this is a brand new job or a raise, a car, a new apartment, something more comfortable living place is what I'm hearing. So yeah, that's really amazing. And then I put that right on top of the Page of Pentacles. That's like a double confirmation that there's something brand spanking new manifesting into your life, something that will actually maybe help you to develop more of your skills and your gifts that I was kind of talking about earlier. Or you know, even like real, not that intuition and psychic gifts aren't real world stuff. I'm talking about like, you know, maybe if this is in relation to like workplace kind of things, okay? All right, so 9 of Pentacles. And so 9 of Pentacles, it's like, yeah, bitch, I did it. I made all this money on my own. I saved this, and I'm feeling good. And I've got nothing but thanks. I'm hearing thank you next. Okay. All right. Someone's on a high horse. All right. So you have ear, good news. Mountain road. You are on the road to success. And kangaroo. Unsettled times, need to plan ahead. So let's figure out what this good news is first. The Hanged Man. You're definitely changing your perspective. When you feel like your life is turned upside down, you turn with it and you see, okay, hey, it's not so bad. You're evolving, and that's really beautiful. I think it has a lot to do with letting go of toxic boundaries and not necessarily boundaries, because boundaries can be healthy, but I said toxic, right? So maybe they're kind of like self-limiting beliefs that you kind of have put on yourself in a way that you're releasing yourself from. So that's really beautiful. So what are these unsettled times and what do they need to plan ahead for? What is this? Kangaroo. 9 of Swords. So unsettled times, you may be feeling a little anxious and fearful about what is to come. So how can we help them plan ahead? What will help them plan ahead? 5 of Wands. Okay. So basically to say, prepare yourself. Prepare yourself for what is to come instead of fearing and thinking the worst. Prepare yourself. Like boot camp style, okay? Okay, 2 of Cups. So 2 of Cups is a very harmonious energy. That's kind of what I was feeling earlier. So earlier I said in the pre-shuffle, the Knight of Cups and the High Priestess came out along with the Knight of Wands, and the way that they fell out, it kind of looked like, well, the High Priestess was in the middle. It was kind of like this, with the Knight of Wands kind of coming in towards the High Priestess. And so my immediate take on it was that you're really learning to integrate all that you've learned, that more action-oriented side about you and the more emotionally based side about you. And I feel like you're learning to become more emotionally and spiritually aware of yourself, self-awareness, as well. Hang on, where was I going with that before I was saying self-awareness? It's like they're coming together so that you can be the best version of yourself, truly. Like, I know that kind of sounds cheesy, but that's okay. So cool. Get back to basics for the 2 of Cups. Rainbow, the most difficult part of a situation is over. Oh my God, what was I saying about the rainbow earlier? And funnel, a period of frustration, lessons to be learned. So let's see. What will help Taurus get back to basics? Oh, wow. So I'm going to go ahead and take all of these. So lots of swords energy, lots of swords. Okay, so you have the Tower. I honestly wish I was an octopus sometimes so I could like just hold all of them with multiple hands. Okay, so you have the Tower, the Six of Swords, the Nine of Swords, and the Ace of Swords as something that will help you to get back to basics. Basically to say, move through, allow for whatever structure and turmoil to happen. I feel like it's actually going to be more like this. So it's like you're already freaking out in your head, right? And then all of a sudden, ding, an epiphany happens. And you're like, okay, I need to get the hell out of Dodge. And finally, you come out fresh with a brand new breakthrough. And you're victorious about it. So basically to say, jump out of the tower. Like there's no going back into this fear-based type of mentality once you've already left. So just leave it in the past. Leave it in the past. Like you can't even see their faces. Like they've got their backs turned on the past. Like you need to just move away from it. You know what I mean? And then you'll come out fresh and victorious. It'll be a huge breakthrough. So that's really good. So what are these lessons to be learned for Taurus in August 2019? Okay, so wow, Ace of Wands in the reverse. So basically there seems to be some sort of maybe a lack of motivation maybe to get into this integrative state where you're integrating all that you've kind of known from the past and how you want to move forward with a more like heart-based sort of I don't want to say mindset or mentality because that's kind of like that swords energy, but you know what I mean, like moving from your heart space. Yeah, so and even if it's not like demotivated, hang on. I'm hearing de-escalating, whatever. Okay, so yeah, you may feel like a little weighed down maybe, rightfully so. It's that 10 of Wands is right above that, right? So, yeah, so basically to say like, reevaluate some things and cut some things out of your life and start anew, you know? So you've had 3 aces coming out in, wow, and I was putting that right on top or right underneath the death card. This is a huge transformation process for you. For you to start being more practical maybe about your ideals and what it is that you need to be happy. And, wow. And when I said that, I cut open the deck and I saw the 10 of Cups with the Queen of Pentacles. So yeah, I think it is about your overall happiness and what you need to feel valued and loved. Okay, so for the High Priestess, you have younger woman, dealing with a relationship with a younger woman. Obviously, some of you might not be dealing with a biologically younger woman, but someone who may be a little bit more feminine and maybe a little bit more immature. I'm hearing flamboyant. So you also have crib, birth or conception of a child or enterprise. Hammock, taking a vacation physically or mentally. And vulture, depression, anxiety, worry that someone is against you. Oh, you're bringing me back here. You're bringing me back here, are you? So, that was the thunder. Oh, okay. So I think that's a sign. Like, don't go back there. You're gonna piss off the heavens. So what is this dealing with or relationship with a younger woman for Taurus? Okay, so we have fire energy here, King of Wands. I was about to say Scorpio. I want to say Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising. And he's the very entrepreneurial type. So you also have birth or conception of a child or enterprise. So what is the crib about? Okay. 8 of Cups. So you may be dealing with someone or in a partnership with someone who may be a little bit, I'm hearing, overly emotional and very immature. Okay. And they could be very well be a man, you know. And it's not that you guys are maybe starting a business or having a baby, or maybe you've already had a baby and they're just totally withdrawing from the entire situation. Or maybe you are, you know, it could go both ways, but, you know, take it how it flies. All right, so why is the vulture here for Taurus? 2 of Swords. I feel like there's some sort of difficult decision that you're having on your heart, on your mind, but it's like you have to weigh all of the options, and unfortunately sometimes your mind will kind of go back to this very depressive, kind of heartbroken, left out state, and then you roll with that. But I don't want you to go in that cycle, Taurus. So give yourself more credit, maybe give this other person more credit, and ultimately you have this beautiful opportunity here to love and to forgive. And I know that's kind of like, you know, a little kumbaya and all that, but you know, sometimes people aren't going to give you the apology that you need to hear, and sometimes you just need to allow that forgiveness within yourself so that you have deep personal strength and peace that assures your success. Okay? So, Taurus, I'm going to leave that there. I do hope that this helps you in the month of August. If you'd like for me to look further into your personal matters, I'd love for you to reach out for a personal reading. All my information is going to be in the description box, as well as all of our social medias and all that fun stuff if you want to stay connected that way. But if you did enjoy this video, please do leave me a thumbs up. Let me know if this resonates too in the comments below. I genuinely love hearing from every single one of you, so please do reach out. I want to hear your thoughts too. And please do subscribe as well before you go, and make sure you hit the little bell too on your way out so you know when I post all my videos. Taurus, I love you so much, and I will see you very soon for your next reading. Take care. Bye.